Ready, everyone? Let's talk about the ultimate luxury. It's not just about the thread count of the sheets, the Michelin stars in the restaurant, or the view from your penthouse suite. No, the real currency of luxury, the absolute pinnacle, is something you can't always see, but you can definitely feel: peace of mind. It's the unwavering confidence that you are in the safest, most secure environment on the planet. Today, we're not just looking at hotels, we're unlocking the doors to the world's most impenetrable private fortresses, the top 20 safest hotels where security isn't just a feature, it's the entire foundation of the experience. This is where the global elite come to rest, not just because it's beautiful, but because it's brilliant. When you're operating at the highest level, whether in business, politics, or entertainment, your personal safety becomes your number one asset. It's non-negotiable. And the hotels on this list, they understand that assignment better than anyone. They don't just meet expectations, they anticipate threats you haven't even thought of. We're talking about properties that go so far beyond a simple security guard at the door. We're diving into architectural marvels designed to withstand natural disasters, technological ecosystems with surveillance that would impress a spy agency, and staff trained with the discretion and precision of Secret Service agents. This isn't just a list, it's a masterclass in protection. Get ready, because we're going to pull back the curtain on each one of these incredible properties. I'm going to give you the inside scoop, the big money details on exactly why these hotels are considered the safest in the world. We'll explore everything from their strategic locations on private islands to their earthquake-proof engineering and their celebrity-grade privacy protocols. This is the kind of information you need when the stakes are high and your comfort is paramount. We're not just scratching the surface here, we're doing a deep dive into the very DNA of what makes these places the gold standard of guest safety and security. So buckle up. Whether you're a globe-trotting CEO, a world-famous celebrity, or simply a discerning traveler who accepts nothing but the absolute best, this countdown is for you. We're about to embark on a journey through 20 properties that have perfected the art of hospitality and the science of security. This is more than just a travel guide. It's an exclusive look into the world of ultimate protection, where every detail is meticulously planned to ensure one thing: your absolute uncompromised safety. Let's start the countdown and open the door to number 1. Let's go! Kicking off our list, we're heading to the city of superlatives, Dubai, to a landmark so iconic it needs no introduction, the Burj Al Arab. Now, this isn't just a hotel, it's a global symbol of ambition and unparalleled luxury. But what most people see is the stunning sail-shaped exterior. What I see is one of the most brilliantly designed security apparatuses ever conceived in the hospitality industry. Its first line of defense, its location. The Burj Al Arab isn't just on the waterfront, it's on its own man-made island connected to the mainland by a single private and heavily monitored bridge. You don't just wander in here, access is a privilege, and that exclusivity is the cornerstone of its security. Think about the power of that design, a single point of entry and exit. Every single vehicle, every single person is identified and vetted before they can even set foot on the causeway. This isn't your standard hotel driveway. This is a controlled checkpoint. This geographical isolation creates a natural barrier, a modern-day moat, protecting a castle of incredible wealth and influence. Once you're across that bridge, you've entered a completely controlled environment. The hotel's 24/7 security team, a legion of highly trained professionals, patrols not just the grounds but the surrounding waters as well. They are the silent guardians, ensuring that the serenity within the sail is never, ever compromised. Now let's talk tech. Inside this architectural marvel is a nervous system of advanced surveillance that is second to none. We're talking about a discreet yet comprehensive network of cameras and sensors integrated seamlessly into the hotel's opulent design. The goal here isn't to feel like you're being watched, it's to know that you're being protected. The system is monitored around the clock from a state-of-the-art command center where security experts can anticipate and neutralize any potential issue before it even materializes. This fusion of physical security and technological oversight creates a multi-layered defense system that is both incredibly effective and virtually invisible to the guest. It's the definition of smart, sophisticated security. Finally, the human element. The staff at the Burj Al Arab are trained to a standard of discretion that is legendary. They understand the profile of their clientele, royalty, dignitaries and titans of industry. Every staff member, from the butlers assigned to each suite to the concierge team, is part of the security ecosystem. They are trained in situational awareness, to recognize anything out of the ordinary, and to communicate with the security team with seamless efficiency. This human firewall, combined with the island location and the technological infrastructure, is what makes the Burj Al Arab more than just the world's most luxurious hotel. It makes it a gilded fortress, an undisputed titan of safety. Next, we journey to the vibrant heart of Asia, to an icon known as the Grande Dame of the Far East, the Peninsula Hong Kong. This hotel is the epitome of classic elegance, but don't let its historic charm fool you. Beneath that timeless facade lies a security operation that is ruthlessly modern and impeccably discreet. The Peninsula's philosophy is built on a foundation of quiet confidence. They don't need to shout about their security, because its effectiveness is woven into the very fabric of the guest experience. The staff here are masters of the unseen, trained to provide flawless service while simultaneously acting as the hotel's first and most important line of defense against any disruption. The security protocols at the Peninsula are state-of-the-art, but they're implemented with a subtlety that is truly remarkable. You won't see imposing guards or overt checkpoints here. Instead, you'll find a seamless flow of operations where guest movements are monitored with sophisticated, low-profile technology. The hotel has invested millions in integrated systems that cover everything from access control to threat detection, all managed from a central hub that operates with military precision. Their goal is to make security feel like a natural extension of their hospitality, present and powerful but never intrusive. It's a delicate balance, and the Peninsula has perfected it over decades of serving the world's most discerning travelers. Let's talk about the staff, because they are the secret weapon. Every employee at the Peninsula undergoes rigorous and continuous training, not just in hospitality, but in security awareness. They are trained to be observant, to notice the subtle cues that might indicate a problem, and to report them with absolute discretion. This proactive approach means that potential issues are identified and managed long before they can impact any guest's stay. The doormen, the concierges, the room attendants, they are all part of a cohesive security unit, working in concert to maintain the hotel's legendary atmosphere of tranquility and order. Their loyalty and professionalism are the bedrock of this institution's reputation for safety. Ultimately, what sets the Peninsula apart is its mastery of discretion. High-profile guests choose this hotel because they know their privacy will be fiercely protected. The staff operate with an unspoken code of silence, and the hotel's physical and technological systems are designed to ensure complete confidentiality. From secure, private check-ins to discreetly managed floor access, every aspect of the stay is engineered to provide a bubble of absolute security. This isn't just about preventing physical threats. It's about creating a sanctuary where guests can truly relax, knowing they are in the hands of professionals who have made safety an art form. That's the power of the Peninsula. All right, let's talk about number 3 on our list. This isn't just a hotel, it's a fortress in the sky, a testament to engineering and security that commands respect. We're heading to Tokyo, a city that understands the immense power of nature and the absolute necessity of preparation. The Ritz-Carlton Tokyo isn't just about luxury, it's about selling peace of mind, the ultimate amenity. It occupies the top 9 floors of the Midtown Tower, the tallest building in Tokyo. This isn't just about the view, although the view is a billion-dollar asset. It's about strategic positioning. Being this high up creates a natural barrier, an exclusive domain that's inherently more controllable, more secure, and more private than anything at street level. It's real estate genius. Now let's get into the deal-sealing details. Tokyo is in an active seismic zone. You don't build the tallest tower in the city without making it one of the safest. The engineering here is next level, a masterclass in earthquake-resistant design. We're talking about advanced base isolation systems, structural dampers, and reinforced concrete that can withstand forces most buildings would crumble under. This isn't just meeting code, it's about exceeding it, about creating a structure that instills absolute confidence. When you're selling a suite here, you're not just selling silk sheets and city lights. You're selling the promise of safety, the assurance that even when the ground shakes, you're in the most secure place possible. That's a value proposition that's priceless. But structural integrity is only half the deal. The other half is the human element, the team that makes it all happen. The security staff at the Ritz-Carlton Tokyo are not just guards. They are highly trained professionals, often with backgrounds in law enforcement or military service. They are masters of discretion, blending seamlessly into the background while maintaining a constant, vigilant presence. They're trained in threat assessment, emergency response, and high-level dignitary protection. You won't see them, but you'll feel their impact. It's about creating an atmosphere of effortless security, where guests feel protected without ever feeling watched. That's the art of high-end service, and they've perfected it. And let's talk about that high-level protection. This hotel is a magnet for global leaders, CEOs, and royalty. The security protocols are designed to accommodate this caliber of clientele. We're talking secure elevators with keycard access that restricts floor entry, comprehensive surveillance of all public areas, and coordinated security details that work in tandem with a guest's personal team. Every entry point is monitored. Every potential vulnerability is analyzed and mitigated. It's a 360-degree approach to safety. When you check into the Ritz-Carlton Tokyo, you're not just buying a room, you're buying into an ecosystem of unparalleled security, a vertical estate that promises sanctuary above the clouds. That's a deal you take every time. Ready? Let's go. We're coming back to my city, New York. We're talking about an icon, a landmark, a piece of real estate that's more than a building. It's a legend. Number 4, the Plaza. This isn't just a hotel, it's the cornerstone of Fifth Avenue, a castle overlooking Central Park. When you deal with a property of this magnitude, with this much history and prestige, security isn't an afterthought. It's woven into the very fabric of its identity. For over a century, the Plaza has been the New York address for the world's most powerful and famous people. Think about that inventory of guests. Presidents, movie stars, titans of industry. Every single one demands one thing above all else, privacy and safety, and the Plaza delivers. Let's break down the fundamentals. Location, location, location. But here, location also means control. The Plaza commands its corner of Grand Army Plaza with an imposing presence. Its entrances aren't just doors, they are carefully managed gateways. You have the grand Fifth Avenue entrance, the more discreet 58th Street entrance, and the private residential entrance. Each one is a strategic choke point, monitored by a team that knows exactly who is coming and going. This isn't a place you just wander into. The flow of people is meticulously managed, ensuring that the public can enjoy the designated areas while the private spaces remain completely inviolable. It's like a tiered security system built into the architecture itself. Now let's talk about the celebrity factor, because that's where the game changes. When you're hosting guests who are constantly in the public eye, privacy becomes the ultimate luxury. The Plaza has mastered the art of the invisible shield. They have protocols for everything, secure arrivals and departures through private entrances, dedicated elevators that bypass the main lobby, and staff trained to be the epitome of discretion. It's about creating a seamless experience where a high-profile guest can move from their car to their suite without ever feeling exposed. This level of service is why the Plaza has remained the go-to for A-listers for generations. They're not just selling a room, they're selling anonymity in the heart of the world's busiest city. And the security infrastructure itself, it's a blend of old-world fortification and new-world technology. Beneath the gilded ceilings and classic architecture lies a state-of-the-art surveillance network. But more importantly, it's the human intelligence, the experienced doormen, the lobby staff, the security professionals who have seen it all. They can spot something out of place from a mile away. They are the gatekeepers, the guardians of this institution. They understand the unique pressures and demands of this specific property. At the Plaza, security is a tradition, a promise that has been kept for over 100 years. You're not just staying at a hotel, you're becoming part of a legacy of impenetrable elegance and safety. That's a brand you can bet on. Okay, let's expand the portfolio. We're flying to Singapore, a city-state synonymous with order, efficiency, and security. And our next property is not just a hotel, it's a city within a city. Number 5, Marina Bay Sands. Look at this thing. It's an architectural marvel, 3 towers connected by a massive sky park. This isn't just a place to sleep. It's an integrated resort with a casino, a convention center, a luxury mall, and a museum. The sheer scale of this operation is mind-boggling, and with that scale comes an incredible challenge: security. How do you secure a property that has tens of thousands of people moving through it every single day? The answer is simple. You build one of the most sophisticated, multi-layered security systems on the planet. Let's get into the mechanics of this deal. The first layer of security at Marina Bay Sands is data. We're talking about extensive, intelligent guest screening. Before you even arrive, the system is working. Given its status and the integrated casino, the hotel works closely with local and international authorities. They utilize advanced technology to vet guests, creating a baseline of security before anyone even steps foot on the property. This proactive approach is crucial. It's about identifying potential risks and neutralizing them early. In a high-stakes environment like this, you don't wait for problems to happen. You build a system that prevents them from ever materializing. It's a numbers game, and they are playing it to win. Now let's talk about the physical presence. The security force at Marina Bay Sands is immense and highly visible, which acts as a powerful deterrent, but it's also incredibly smart. They employ a combination of uniformed officers, plainclothes security, and Gurkha contingents renowned for their discipline and skill. This isn't just about manpower, it's about strategic deployment. They use behavioral analytics and predictive profiling to monitor the crowds, looking for anomalies, for anything that breaks the pattern. The entire complex is blanketed with thousands of high-definition CCTV cameras, monitored 24/7 from a central command center that looks like something out of a spy movie. Every angle is covered, every contingency is planned for, and finally there's the integration. The real genius of the security here is how seamlessly it connects across the entire resort. The hotel, the casino, the retail spaces, the convention center, they don't operate in silos. They are all part of one unified security network. An incident in one area triggers a coordinated response across the board. Keycard access is tightly controlled, not just to guest floors, but to all back-of-house and sensitive areas. It's a comprehensive, airtight system designed to protect guests and assets on a massive scale. Staying at Marina Bay Sands means you are inside one of the most monitored and protected environments imaginable. It's not just luxury, it's security on an epic, awe-inspiring scale. That's confidence. All right, let's fly across the globe. We're landing down under in Sydney, Australia. Now, when I look at a property, whether it's a penthouse in Soho or a sprawling estate in the Hamptons, the first thing I evaluate is the fundamentals. And the Four Seasons Sydney. It has fundamentals that are off the charts. We're talking about a prime blue-chip location in the Rocks District, overlooking the iconic Sydney Harbour. This isn't just about a pretty view, it's about strategic positioning. The value here is undeniable, built on a foundation of one of the most secure and prestigious addresses in the entire Southern Hemisphere. It's about owning your space, your view, and your peace of mind. You want to talk about curb appeal? How about harbour appeal? The hotel's location isn't just a selling point, it's a core security feature. Being nestled in this historic and well-monitored area means there's an inherent layer of protection before you even step through the front door. Think of it as a natural moat of prestige and surveillance. The constant flow of tourists and locals, combined with a strong police presence in the area, creates an environment that's incredibly difficult for any unwanted elements to operate in. It's the kind of built-in security that money can't always buy, but in this case, it comes standard with your reservation. This is prime real estate, and prime real estate always comes with prime security. Now let's talk about the inside game. A building is only as strong as its internal systems, and the Four Seasons is built like a fortress from the inside out. We're not just talking about a few smoke detectors here and there. We're talking about a comprehensive, state-of-the-art fire safety system that is second to none. This is a multi-million-dollar investment in life safety technology, with advanced sensors, integrated sprinkler systems, and automated alert protocols that are tested relentlessly. In the high-stakes world of luxury hospitality, you don't leave things to chance. You plan, you prepare, and you execute flawlessly to protect your most valuable asset, your guests. This isn't just about meeting code. It's about exceeding every possible expectation. The hotel's emergency response plans are drilled with military precision. The staff are trained not just in hospitality, but in crisis management. Every corridor, every suite, every public space is mapped and covered by a system designed for rapid response and safe evacuation. When you're dealing with a high-rise building of this caliber, you have to think vertically. You have to account for every floor, every exit, every contingency. The Four Seasons Sydney has done its homework, and the result is a masterclass in vertical safety and security. Ready, set, relax. Okay, let's jet over to London, Park Lane, the Dorchester. This isn't just a hotel, it's a living legend, it's a brand. When I'm closing a deal on a property with a history, I sell that history. It's the narrative, the story that creates immense value. The Dorchester has a story that reads like a who's who of the 20th and 21st centuries. We're talking about royalty, heads of state, Hollywood icons, and global titans of industry. For decades, this has been the London address for the world's most powerful people. And when you host that level of clientele, security isn't an amenity. It's the absolute bedrock of your entire operation. It's non-negotiable. Think about the sheer weight of responsibility that comes with that guest list. Every single day, the Dorchester's security team is operating at a level that most other establishments can only dream of. This isn't just about having a few guards at the door. This is about robust, intelligence-led security protocols. It's about discreet surveillance, risk assessment, and proactive threat mitigation. The hotel has a long-standing relationship with London's Metropolitan Police and other security agencies, ensuring a seamless and integrated approach to protecting its high-profile guests. This is the big leagues, and the Dorchester has been a starting player for nearly a century. The brand equity here is immeasurable. The physical structure of the hotel itself is a testament to its commitment to safety. This building has stood the test of time, and its construction is famously robust. But it's the constant evolution of its security infrastructure that keeps it at the top of the market. We're talking about reinforced entry points, sophisticated access control systems, and a network of cameras that are monitored 24/7 by a dedicated team of professionals. The staff are trained to be the eyes and ears of the operation, providing a human element of security that is both incredibly effective and impeccably discreet. They master the art of being ever present but never intrusive. That's the hallmark of true luxury service. Ultimately, staying at the Dorchester is like buying into the most exclusive club in the world. The price of admission gets you more than a beautiful room and impeccable service. It gets you access to a security apparatus that has been perfected over generations. It's a legacy of trust. Guests choose the Dorchester not just for its glamour, but for the implicit promise that they will be protected with the utmost seriousness and professionalism. This isn't just about selling a room for the night. It's about selling complete and total peace of mind. And in this business, that's the most valuable commodity of all. Expansion. Always. Next stop, Berlin. Right at the Brandenburg Gate, we're talking about the Hotel Adlon Kempinski. Now, in real estate, we have a saying, location, location, location. But there are levels to this game. There's a good location, and then there's a power location. The Adlon occupies one of the most significant power locations on the entire European continent. It sits directly next to one of the world's most famous landmarks, in the absolute heart of Germany's government district. When your neighbors are embassies, federal ministries, and the Reichstag building, your baseline for security is already in a completely different stratosphere. This isn't just a hotel, it's part of a high-security ecosystem. Think of the strategic advantage here. The entire area is under constant surveillance by federal police and intelligence services. The airspace is restricted. The streets are patrolled. The Adlon benefits from this immense security bubble without having to lift a finger. It's like having the world's most sophisticated security system as an external complementary amenity. Any potential threat is neutralized miles away, long before it could ever reach the hotel's perimeter. This proximity to power isn't just for prestige, it's a fundamental security asset that places the Adlon in an elite category. It's a strategic play, and they are winning big. Of course, the Adlon doesn't just rely on its neighbors, they take their internal security to an entirely different level. This hotel has hosted countless world leaders for G7 summits, state visits, and sensitive political negotiations. That means their security protocols have been vetted, tested, and approved by the world's most demanding security details, including the Secret Service. We're talking about bomb-sniffing dogs, secure floors with private elevator access, bulletproof windows in key suites, and a communications network that is completely hardened against any form of intrusion. This isn't security theater. This is the real deal, executed at the highest possible level. When you're operating at this end of the market, you have to be 10 steps ahead. The staff at the Adlon are trained in counter-surveillance, emergency response, and the art of absolute discretion. They understand the stakes. They know that a single lapse could have international consequences. The entire operation is a masterclass in blending opulent luxury with fortress-like security. Guests feel the history, they feel the glamour, but most importantly, they feel an unshakable sense of safety. The Adlon isn't just selling a hotel room, it's selling a piece of impenetrable, powerful real estate. And that, my friends, is a deal you can't put a price on. All right, let's close the deal on Europe for a moment and take our portfolio international back to the vibrant heart of Asia. We're talking Bangkok, a city that moves at 1,000,000 miles an hour, a city of contrasts, of energy, of opportunity. And when you're operating at this level, you need a base of operations that isn't just luxurious, it's a fortress. That's where the Mandarin Oriental Bangkok comes into play. This isn't just a hotel, it's a legacy property, a blue-chip asset on the banks of the Chao Phraya River. And in the real estate of personal security, location is everything. This prime riverfront real estate isn't just for the views. It's a strategic advantage, a natural moat that controls access and elevates its security profile from the ground up. You see, in the high-stakes world of global travel, you have to anticipate every variable, every potential risk. It's not just about who might try to get in, it's about what nature itself might throw at you. The team at the Mandarin Oriental understands this better than anyone. They've done their due diligence. They've analyzed the market, understood the environmental risks, and invested heavily in mitigation. We're talking about state-of-the-art, comprehensive disaster preparedness plans. Think of it as, the ultimate insurance policy. While other properties might get washed out when the market floods, the Mandarin Oriental has built its foundations to withstand the storm, ensuring its assets, its guests, remain high and dry, completely secure and insulated from the chaos outside. Now let's talk about the human element, the boots on the ground. A building is only as strong as the team that runs it, and the security staff here are the closers. They're not just guards. They are highly trained, discreet professionals who operate with the precision of a Swiss watch. They are the gatekeepers, the protectors, the silent partners in your peace of mind. Their presence is felt but rarely seen. A seamless integration of service and security that defines the luxury experience. They've mastered the art of being ever present without ever being intrusive, ensuring that the ambience of tranquility and exclusivity is never, ever compromised. It's a masterclass in client management. Ultimately, securing a room at the Mandarin Oriental Bangkok is like making a savvy investment. You're not just buying a temporary residence, you're buying confidence. You're buying the assurance that every contingency has been planned for, from a tropical downpour to an unwanted visitor. The combination of its strategic riverside location, its robust flood and disaster protocols, and its elite security personnel creates a multi-layered defense system. This isn't just about luxury, it's about intelligent design and proactive management. It's about understanding that true value lies in the promise of absolute, unwavering safety. And that, my friends, is a deal worth making every single time. Let's pivot. We're leaving the bustling cityscapes and heading for the mountains. We're going to Aspen, Colorado, the ultimate power player's playground. This isn't just a vacation spot. It's a market where billionaires close deals on the ski lift. And in a town built on exclusivity and privacy, your choice of residence is your biggest power move. Enter the St. Regis Aspen. This property isn't just at the base of Aspen Mountain, it is the base. It's the foundation of power in this town. The key to its value proposition? Access, or more importantly, the control of that access. We're talking about a level of privacy that is, frankly, off-market. It's about creating a bubble of security in the heart of the Rockies. Think about the clientele here. We're talking about the titans of industry, global celebrities, the 1% of the 1%. These aren't people who leave things to chance. They demand control, they demand discretion, and they demand a secure pipeline from the outside world to their inner sanctum. The St. Regis delivers this with its private access points. This is the real estate equivalent of a pocket listing. It's access that the general public doesn't even know exists, allowing high-profile guests to move from their transport to their suites without ever crossing a public space. It's a seamless, invisible transition that makes the entire world outside simply disappear. That's not a feature, that's a core asset. And the service, it's not just about fluffing pillows and delivering champagne, although they do that better than anyone. Here, service is intrinsically linked to security. Every guest service is a touch point in a meticulously designed security protocol. From the moment you book, to the concierge arranging your ski rentals, to the butler service that anticipates your every need, there's a layer of security woven into the fabric of the experience. They know who you are, they know who belongs, and they execute with flawless precision. It's like having a personal security detail that doubles as a world-class hospitality team. It's proactive, it's personal, and it's powerful. So, when you're looking at the Aspen market, you have to understand what you're really buying. You're not just buying a suite with a fireplace and a mountain view. You are investing in an ecosystem of privacy. The St. Regis has cornered the market on secure, private luxury in one of the most exclusive destinations on the planet. The combination of its prime yet defensible location, its unparalleled private access, and its security-integrated guest services makes it a fortress of solitude for the world's elite. It's about creating an environment where the biggest players can relax, negotiate, and operate with absolute confidence. That's the ultimate luxury, and the St. Regis Aspen owns that market. All right, pack your bags. We're going big. We're going to a place where ambition is the currency and luxury is the language. We're heading to Abu Dhabi, and we're not just checking into a hotel. We're making an entrance at a palace. I'm talking about the Emirates Palace. Let's be clear. This property is on another level. It's not a building, it's a statement. It's a declaration of power, wealth, and influence. And when you're operating on that scale, security isn't just a department. It's the foundation of the entire empire. The approach to this property alone tells you everything you need to know. You don't just pull up to the front door. You pass through layers of security, starting with imposing guarded entrances that are more akin to a diplomatic compound than a hotel. Think of it as the ultimate vetting process. The long, winding driveway isn't just for dramatic effect, it's a security buffer. It's a controlled zone that allows the security team to assess, identify, and authorize every single vehicle and individual long before they get anywhere near the main lobby. This is pre-qualification on a grand scale. By the time you arrive at the entrance, the deal is already done. Your security is confirmed. This level of perimeter control is something you rarely see outside of government or royal facilities. It's a clear signal to the world this is protected ground. This is a sanctuary where the world's most powerful people can operate with zero friction and total peace of mind. Now let's talk about the clients. The Emirates Palace isn't just for tourists. It's the de facto host for visiting heads of state, royalty, and the highest level diplomatic missions. When your guest list includes literal kings and presidents, your security protocols have to be flawless. They have to be state level. The hotel has dedicated VIP protocols that are activated for these visits, transforming entire wings of the palace into private, impenetrable fortresses within the larger fortress. We're talking dedicated entrances, private elevators, and security details that coordinate directly with international agencies. This isn't just about rolling out the red carpet. It's about deploying a shield of impenetrable security around their most valuable assets. So, What's the final valuation here? The Emirates Palace is more than a hotel. It's a strategic asset for the entire nation. Its value isn't just in its gold leaf and marble, it's in its reputation as one of the most secure venues on earth. The combination of its physically imposing and guarded perimeter, its meticulous VIP protocols designed for world leaders, and its sheer scale makes it an unparalleled safe haven. Staying here isn't a transaction, it's an ascension. You are entering a realm where security is absolute, where privacy is paramount, and where the infrastructure is designed to protect the most important people in the world. And that, in the world of high-stakes real estate and personal security, is the ultimate closing. All right, let's talk about Chicago, the Windy City, a powerhouse of architecture, business, and ambition. When you're operating at the highest level in a city like this, you don't just need a place to stay, you need a fortress, you need a command center. That's where the Langham Chicago comes into play. Housed within the iconic IBM building designed by Mies van der Rohe, this hotel isn't just about luxury, it's about intelligent, integrated security. This isn't some old-world castle with a moat. This is the future of safety. It's about leveraging every piece of modern technology to create an environment so secure, so seamless, you can focus on what really matters. Closing the deal, making the next big move, or simply enjoying the view. It's a statement that says you value precision, performance, and peace of mind. The team at the Langham understands that security isn't just a feature, it's the foundation of the entire guest experience. Think about it. You can have the plushest carpets and the most incredible views, but if you don't feel safe, what's the point? It's worthless. That's why their investment in modern security technology is off the charts. We're talking about state-of-the-art surveillance systems that are so discreet you'll never even know they're there, keycard access systems that are virtually unbreachable, controlling every entry point from the lobby to your suite. It's a digital fortress, meticulously designed to protect its inhabitants. This isn't about being reactive, it's about being proactive, anticipating every potential threat and neutralizing it before it even becomes a thought. That's the kind of forward thinking I respect. But technology is only half the equation. The other half, the people, the human element. And this is where the Langham truly separates itself from the competition. Their staff training is second to none. Every single employee, from the general manager down to the housekeeping staff, undergoes rigorous and continuous security training. They are taught to be the eyes and ears of the hotel, to recognize anything out of the ordinary, and to respond with calm, professional efficiency. It's about creating a culture of awareness, a human firewall that complements the technological one. They know how to handle high-profile guests, how to ensure absolute discretion, and how to de-escalate any situation. It's like having a team of personal bodyguards, all operating under the guise of five-star hospitality. Ultimately, staying at the Langham is about making a smart investment in your own well-being. It's the same principle as buying prime real estate. You're not just buying square footage, you're buying a lifestyle, a location, and security for your future. Here, you're buying an experience where every detail has been considered to ensure your safety and comfort. It's the perfect blend of classic elegance and cutting-edge protection. You can conduct your business, you can relax with your family, you can do whatever you need to do, all with the unshakable confidence that you are in one of the most secure environments in the entire city. That kind of confidence, that's priceless, that's the ultimate luxury. And that's why the Langham is a major player on this list. Ready, set, go. Now we head to Tokyo, a city of contrasts, a sprawling, high-energy metropolis that also values tranquility, precision, and minimalism. And perched high above the city in the Otemachi Tower is Aman Tokyo. This isn't just a hotel, it's a sanctuary. It's a completely different energy. If other hotels are fortresses, Aman Tokyo is a temple. It operates on a principle I deeply admire. True power, true security doesn't need to shout. It's quiet, it's confident, it's almost invisible. The entire philosophy is built around discreet, unobtrusive security that makes you feel like you're the only person in the world, completely shielded from the chaos below. The security here is woven into the very fabric of the design, as elegant and minimalist as the hotel itself. Let's break down how they achieve this Zen-like state of safety. First, the location. Being on the top floors of a major corporate skyscraper provides an immediate layer of security. Access is inherently controlled. You don't just wander in off the street, but it's the earthquake-resistant structure that is the real game changer. In a city like Tokyo, the biggest threat isn't always human, it's nature. This building is an engineering marvel, designed to withstand the most severe seismic events. It moves with the earth, absorbing the shock, protecting everyone inside. It's the ultimate structural insurance policy. This isn't just about feeling safe from people, it's about feeling safe from the planet itself. That's a level of security that redefines the entire concept. The human element at Aman Tokyo is just as refined. The staff are trained in the art of omotenashi, the Japanese concept of wholehearted hospitality that anticipates a guest's needs before they are even expressed. This extends to security. The team is incredibly discreet, trained to provide protection without ever being intrusive. They blend into the background, their presence felt but rarely seen. They master the art of observation, of understanding guest patterns, of ensuring privacy is paramount. For the high net worth individuals, the CEOs, the global leaders who stay here, this is non-negotiable. They need to operate without feeling like they're being watched by a security detail. Aman delivers this better than almost anyone. So what's the big picture here? The value proposition of Aman Tokyo is exclusivity and peace. You're buying into an ecosystem of tranquility. The security isn't a feature they advertise with flashing lights. It's an inherent quality of the experience, as fundamental as the air you breathe. It's the confidence of knowing that the building is structurally superior, the staff are impeccably trained in the art of discretion, and your privacy is the highest priority. It's a masterful execution of less is more. In a world that is constantly getting louder and more chaotic, Aman Tokyo offers a powerful counterpoint, a silent, unshakable promise of safety and serenity. That's a deal I would take any day of the week. London, a city steeped in history, power and prestige. And for over a century, if you're anyone who is anyone, you stay at the Savoy. This isn't just a hotel, it's an institution, it's a landmark. Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe. The list of guests is a who's who of world history. When you have a client list like that, security isn't just a department, it's your entire reputation, it's your legacy. The Savoy has been perfecting the art of high-stakes hospitality for generations, and that means they have mastered the delicate dance of providing ironclad security while maintaining an atmosphere of pure, unadulterated Edwardian glamour. It's a classic for a reason, and that reason is built on a foundation of trust. Let's start with the real estate. Location, location, location. The Savoy occupies one of the most strategic and secure pieces of land in all of London. It sits on its own private road, the Savoy Court, which is the only road in the UK where you drive on the right. This isn't just a historical quirk. It's a brilliant security feature. It controls the flow of traffic, allowing doormen and security staff to vet every single vehicle that approaches the entrance. It creates a natural buffer zone from the hustle and bustle of the Strand. You can't just stumble upon the entrance to the Savoy, you arrive with intent. This controlled access point is the first layer of a deeply sophisticated security system that has been honed over decades. Inside, the commitment to guest privacy is legendary. In the world of high-profile deals and celebrity negotiations, discretion is the most valuable currency. The Savoy understands this better than anyone. They have protocols in place to ensure absolute confidentiality. The staff are renowned for their loyalty and discretion, with many having worked at the hotel for their entire careers. They are trained to be invisible when needed, to shield guests from paparazzi, and to ensure that private conversations remain private. They offer private elevators, secure meeting rooms, and suites designed with multiple entrances and exits for seamless and unseen movement. It's a masterclass in making powerful people feel both important and completely protected from the outside world. When you put it all together, the Savoy represents the gold standard. It's the perfect fusion of old-world charm and modern-day security necessities. They have the history, the reputation, and the physical location that gives them an incredible advantage. But they don't rest on their laurels. They continuously update their systems and train their people to meet the demands of the 21st century elite. Staying at the Savoy isn't just booking a room, it's buying into a legacy of safety and prestige. It's a statement that you appreciate the finer things in life and that you demand the absolute best when it comes to your personal security. And at the Savoy, the best is exactly what you get. Every single time. That's how you stay at the top of your game for over 130 years. All right, let's talk about a property that's more than just a hotel. It's a legend, the Beverly Hills Hotel, the iconic Pink Palace on Sunset Boulevard. This isn't just about luxury, it's about legacy, and with legacy comes a client list that demands the highest level of privacy and security. We're talking Hollywood royalty, global billionaires, actual royalty. These aren't people who just book a room. They book an experience, and a core part of that experience is knowing they are completely insulated from the outside world. The hotel's value proposition isn't just the poolside cabanas or the polo lounge, it's the ironclad guarantee of discretion. That's a premium feature you can't put a price tag on, but it's what keeps the world's most famous faces coming back, generation after generation. It's a masterclass in brand positioning. When you're dealing with this caliber of clientele, standard security doesn't cut it. You have to think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. The Beverly Hills Hotel has perfected the art of invisible security. It's not about intimidating guards in the lobby, it's about a seamless, almost imperceptible system that ensures total privacy. From the moment you pull up to the valet, the process is orchestrated. The staff are trained not just in hospitality, but in the nuances of high-profile guest management. They know how to handle paparazzi, how to facilitate discreet arrivals and departures, and how to create a bubble of tranquility amidst the chaos of Los Angeles. It's a proactive, not a reactive, approach. They anticipate the needs and the potential threats before they even materialize. That's the difference between good and great. The layout of the property itself is a key part of its security strategy. The bungalows, tucked away in 12 acres of lush tropical gardens, are a masterstroke. Each one is a private fortress, offering seclusion that a standard hotel hallway simply can't match. Guests can move from their bungalow to the pool to a private dining room without ever feeling exposed. This isn't an accident, it's intentional design. It's about giving clients control over their environment. In real estate, we call this creating a unique selling proposition. Here, the USP is unparalleled privacy. They're not just selling a room, they're selling a sanctuary, a private estate experience within a hotel. And that's a deal high net worth individuals will always close on. Ultimately, the security of the Beverly Hills Hotel is built on a foundation of trust that has been cultivated for over a century. It's an unwritten contract with every guest. The hotel understands that for its clientele, privacy is the ultimate luxury. Their reputation is their most valuable asset, and they protect it as fiercely as they protect their guests. The security team works in concert with personal security details, coordinating every move to ensure a flawless experience. It's a high-stakes operation, running 24/7, 365. It's not just about keeping people safe, it's about preserving the magic and mystique of a Hollywood icon. That's how you stay at the top of the market for over 100 years. Expansion, always. In this case, expanding the definition of what security means. Let's jet over to Paris, the City of Lights, where the real estate is as prime as it gets. We're talking about the Peninsula Paris, a property that's just a stone's throw from the Arc de Triomphe. Location, location, location. But in a city this bustling, with this much history and foot traffic, location also means you need a security game that is absolutely top tier. The Peninsula Group is known for its meticulous attention to detail, and the Paris property is the crown jewel. This isn't just a hotel, it's a statement. It's a meticulously restored 19th century Haussmannian building that blends classic Parisian elegance with 21st century security technology. The deal here isn't just the view, it's the peace of mind. That's the closing point. One of the most brilliant features and a massive selling point is the secure underground access. Think about it. For high-profile guests, diplomats, CEOs, celebrities, the biggest security challenge is the arrival and departure. The Peninsula Paris solved this with a direct private underground entrance that allows vehicles to drive right into the hotel's secure garage, completely shielded from the public eye and any potential threats on the street. This is a game changer. It eliminates the risk of a public spectacle and ensures a completely discreet transition from the car to the hotel interior. This is next-level thinking. It's not just an amenity, it's a core component of their security infrastructure, showing they understand their clients' needs on a fundamental level. Once inside, the guest screening process is as sophisticated as it is discreet. It's a finely tuned ballet of technology and highly trained personnel. The hotel employs state-of-the-art systems, but you'd never know it. It's all seamlessly integrated into the opulent decor. The staff are trained to be vigilant yet invisible, providing a welcoming atmosphere while maintaining a constant state of awareness. Every guest's journey, from the private check-in to their suite, is carefully managed to ensure both comfort and security. This is about creating a controlled environment where the only thing the guest needs to worry about is whether to have croissants or pain au chocolat for breakfast. That's how you build a billion-dollar brand, and let's not forget the structure itself. We're talking about a building that has been fortified and retrofitted with the latest security advancements. From reinforced windows to sophisticated surveillance networks and access control systems that are second to none, every detail has been considered. The Peninsula doesn't just meet security standards, it sets them. They understand that for their clientele, time is money and security is priceless. They're not just selling a suite with a view of the Eiffel Tower, they are selling a secure, private, and impeccably managed asset. And in the world of ultra-luxury, that is the best deal you can find. Ready, set, go to the safest hotel in Paris. Safest hotel in Now let's talk about a story of incredible resilience, a comeback story. We're going to Mumbai, to the Oberoi. This hotel is not just on a list of safe hotels, it represents the pinnacle of security born from adversity. After the tragic events of 2008, the Oberoi didn't just rebuild, it completely reinvented its approach to security. They faced the ultimate test and emerged stronger, smarter, and more secure than ever before. This is a powerful lesson in business and in life. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. The Oberoi's response was to build a fortress, a sanctuary of safety in the heart of a vibrant, bustling city. Their brand became synonymous with resilience. The security protocols they implemented are now a global benchmark for the hospitality industry. This isn't just about having guards at the door. This is a multi-layered, technologically advanced system that starts from the moment a vehicle approaches the property. We're talking about comprehensive vehicle screening, baggage scanners, and metal detectors that are seamlessly integrated into the arrival experience. But the technology is only one part of the equation. The real asset is the human element. The security staff at the Oberoi are among the best trained in the world, undergoing rigorous and continuous training in threat detection, crisis management, and emergency response. They are proactive, they are visible, and they are a constant reassurance to guests. The hotel's leadership understood that to regain the trust of their global clientele, they had to go above and beyond. They invested millions in creating a secure environment. This includes reinforced structures, advanced surveillance systems covering every inch of the public areas, and sophisticated access control for all rooms and elevators. They also established a close working relationship with local and national security agencies, ensuring a rapid, coordinated response to any potential situation. This isn't just a security plan, it's a promise. A promise to every single guest that their safety is, without question, the absolute #1 priority. That's how you turn a crisis into a competitive advantage. Look, in any high-stakes deal, trust is everything. The Oberoi, Mumbai, had to rebuild that trust from the ground up. And they did it by taking decisive, massive action. They didn't just patch the holes, they rebuilt the entire foundation. Today, staying at the Oberoi is a statement. It's choosing a hotel that has looked into the abyss and come back with an unwavering commitment to protecting its people. It's a testament to the strength of the brand and the spirit of the city. They are not just selling luxury rooms with a view of the Arabian Sea, they are selling the most valuable commodity of all, absolute, unshakable peace of mind. And that, my friends, is a deal that always closes. It's time to expand your expectations. All right, let's talk about Singapore. This city-state isn't just clean. It's a fortress of order and security, and the real estate, the properties, they reflect that ethos. It's a market, I understand, where value is intrinsically tied to safety. Now picture this, a grand neoclassical landmark sitting right on the mouth of the Singapore River. That's the Fullerton Hotel. It's not just a place to stay, it's a statement piece, a cornerstone of Singapore's history. This building used to be the General Post Office, a central hub of communication and government. That legacy of importance, of being a critical asset, is baked right into its DNA. Today it's a five-star hotel that leverages that history and prime location to offer a level of security that's almost unmatched. It's about more than just locks on doors, it's about strategic positioning. You see, in my business, location is everything. It dictates price, demand, and yes, security. The Fullerton's riverfront position isn't just for postcard-perfect views, it's a strategic advantage. It creates a natural barrier, a moat, if you will, that controls access points in a way a hotel in the middle of a bustling street grid simply can't. Think about the logistics. You have a primary, highly visible and easily monitored waterfront side, and then the city-facing side, which is integrated into one of the most monitored urban environments on the planet. This isn't accidental, it's a masterclass in urban planning and security integration. The hotel doesn't just exist in Singapore, it's a seamless part of its security fabric, benefiting from the city's legendary reputation for law and order. That's a value proposition you can't build from scratch. Now let's talk tech. You can have the best location in the world, but without the right systems, you're vulnerable. The Fullerton is a master of surveillance, but it's done with class, with discretion. We're talking about a comprehensive network of high-definition cameras that are so seamlessly integrated into the building's historic architecture, you would never even notice them. They cover every public space, every corridor, every entry and exit point, creating a digital web of security. This isn't just about recording. It's about active, real-time monitoring by a dedicated security team that's trained to spot anomalies before they escalate. It's the kind of proactive, always-on approach that separates the good from the great, the safe from the truly secure. It's a silent guardian, ensuring the sanctity of the space. And it all comes back to the deal, the value for the client, in this case the guest. What are they buying? They're buying peace of mind. They're investing in a night's sleep free from worry. The Fullerton understands this transaction better than most. Their security measures, from the strategic location to the advanced surveillance and the highly trained personnel, are all part of the luxury package. It's a non-negotiable amenity. In a world of uncertainty, offering a sanctuary, a true safe harbor, is the ultimate currency. This hotel doesn't just sell rooms, it sells confidence. And in the high-stakes world of luxury travel and real estate, confidence is the asset that always appreciates. That's a deal I'd close any day of the week. Ready, set, go. All right, let's talk legacy. Let's talk about a name that isn't just a hotel, it's a landmark, a symbol of Parisian elegance that has stood the test of time. We're at number 19, the Ritz Paris. This isn't just about having a room, it's about buying into a piece of history. When you walk through these doors, you're not just a guest. You're part of a narrative that includes Coco Chanel, Ernest Hemingway, and countless royals. That kind of clientele doesn't just demand luxury, they demand absolute, unwavering security. The pressure to deliver on that promise is immense, and the Ritz doesn't just meet expectations, it sets the standard for the entire city. It's a masterclass in blending historical grandeur with modern-day fortification. The security here starts before you even reach the lobby. It's all about controlling the environment, owning the space. The entrances to the Ritz, located on the prestigious Place Vendôme, are masterpieces of understated control. They look elegant, inviting, but make no mistake, they are meticulously monitored. These aren't just doors, they are strategic access points managed by staff who are trained to be both incredibly welcoming and incredibly discerning. They know who belongs and who doesn't. It's a human firewall, a level of personal security that technology alone can never replicate. This is about presence, about having the right people in the right place, ensuring the perimeter is always secure. Think about the sheer value of the assets inside this building at any given moment. We're not just talking about the hotel's own priceless art and antique furniture. We're talking about the guests, the world leaders, the CEOs, the icons of fashion and film. The security detail has to be flawless, operating like a silent, invisible machine. This is where the history of hosting high-profile individuals becomes a tangible asset. Decades of experience have refined their protocols to an art form. They have seen every possible scenario and have developed sophisticated preemptive strategies to ensure that the privacy and safety of their guests are never ever compromised. It's a promise backed by a century of performance. Ultimately, staying at the Ritz is an investment in peace of mind. It's knowing that you are in an environment that has been fortified through generations of experience. The architecture itself, with its courtyards and structured layout, creates a private sanctuary insulated from the bustling city outside. Every corridor, every elevator, every suite is part of a comprehensive security ecosystem. This isn't about flashy cameras or obvious guards. It's about a deep institutional knowledge of what true security means. It's the confidence to relax completely, knowing you are in one of the most protected and prestigious square footages on the entire planet. That's the real luxury. Now, for our final hotel, number 20 on the list, we're heading back to the West Coast, to the epicenter of glamour and big deals, Beverly Hills. And right at the iconic intersection of Wilshire and Santa Monica Boulevards stands a monument to modern luxury, the Waldorf Astoria Beverly Hills. This isn't an old-world institution, it's a new-world powerhouse. Opened in 2017, it was built from the ground up with one goal in mind: to be the most secure, most technologically advanced, and most exclusive urban resort in Los Angeles. When you're catering to Hollywood's A-list, tech billionaires, and international financiers, your security game has to be 10 steps ahead of everyone else. This is where technology takes center stage. The Waldorf Astoria Beverly Hills is a smart hotel in every sense of the word, and that intelligence is hardwired into its security infrastructure. We're talking about state-of-the-art, fully integrated systems that are light years beyond a few cameras in the hallway. Think biometric access controls for sensitive areas, advanced threat detection analytics monitoring the property's digital and physical perimeter, and encrypted communication channels for all staff. It's a seamless network designed to be invisible to the guests, but omnipresent for the security team, providing real-time data to neutralize any potential issue before it even materializes. It's proactive, not reactive. But technology is only half the deal. The other half is service, and at the Waldorf, VIP service and security are one and the same. Every guest experience is bespoke, and that includes their safety protocols. From the moment a high-profile guest's arrival is scheduled, a dedicated security plan is put into motion. This includes private, secure entrances that bypass the main lobby entirely, direct and secured elevator access to their floors, and the ability to coordinate seamlessly with a guest's personal security detail. The staff are trained not just in hospitality, but in discretion and situational awareness, ensuring that every interaction enhances the guest's privacy and protection. This is the future of luxury hotel security. It's a fusion of cutting-edge technology and hyper-personalized human service. It's understanding that for today's elite traveler, safety isn't just a feature, it's the foundation of the entire experience. The Waldorf Astoria Beverly Hills delivers this by creating a secure bubble of tranquility in the heart of one of the world's busiest cities. It's a fortress dressed in marble and decorated with fine art, a place where guests can close the biggest deals, celebrate their greatest successes, or simply escape the world, all with the absolute certainty that they're in the safest hands possible. That is the ultimate closing argument. And there you have it. From the private island of the Burj Al Arab to the modern fortress of the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills, we've toured the globe to uncover the 20 safest hotels on the planet. These aren't just places to sleep. They are billion-dollar operations dedicated to providing the ultimate luxury, total peace of mind. Each one represents a massive investment in structure, technology, and most importantly, in people, all to create an environment where the world's most influential individuals can feel completely and utterly secure. It's a reminder that true value is never just about the price tag, it's about the promise of protection. So, now the deal is on your table. After seeing these incredible properties and the lengths they go to ensure guest safety, I want to hear from you. Which one of these hotels made you feel the most secure? Is it the earthquake proofing in Tokyo, the discreet staff in Hong Kong, or the celebrity-level privacy in Los Angeles? Drop a comment below and let us know which property you'd choose for your ultimate safe haven getaway. Or, if you've had an experience at a hotel with incredible security that we didn't cover, share that story. We all want to hear about it. The world of luxury travel is always expanding, always innovating, and security is always at the forefront of that evolution. We're committed to bringing you the inside track on the very best, from exclusive destinations to hidden gems you need to know about. This is what we do. We find the best, we break it down, and we show you why it matters. To make sure you never miss an opportunity and stay ahead of the curve, you need to be part of this team. It's a simple transaction with a huge return on investment. So here's the close. If you found this deep dive valuable, if you learned something new, and if you want more exclusive insights into the world of luxury, safety, and travel, then make the move. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. You'll get access to all our future content, ensuring you're always in the know. Thank you for watching, for being part of this journey, and we'll see you on the next one.